I spent 32 years being the perfect wife. I cooked the meals, I raised our children, and I never, ever asked about the attic. Robert always told me the floorboards were rotting, that it was a death trap. I believed him. I loved him. But yesterday, while Robert was at his high school reunion, I found a small silver key taped to the back of our wedding portrait. It didn't fit any door in this house, except one. As I stood before the attic door, my heart wasn't just pounding, it was screaming, because I realized the man I've been sleeping next to for 3 decades is a complete stranger. The attic wasn't rotting, it was immaculate. In the center of the room sat a single vintage leather suitcase. No dust, no cobwebs. Someone had been coming up here every single week. My hands were shaking so hard I almost dropped the key. When the lock finally clicked, I didn't find old clothes or holiday decorations. I found a stack of birth certificates, 6 of them, all from different states, all with different names, but every single one listed Robert as the father. And the dates? They were all within the last 10 years. While I was home thinking he was working late at the firm, Robert was building entire lives without me. But that wasn't the worst part. At the bottom of the suitcase was a life insurance policy, a massive one, $5 million. The beneficiary wasn't me. It wasn't our children. It was a woman named Sarah Miller, the same name I saw on a death certificate Robert showed me 20 years ago. He told me Sarah was his sister who died in a car crash. But according to these documents, Sarah Miller isn't his sister. She's his first wife, the one he told everyone had vanished. I looked at the most recent bank statement in the pile. Robert hadn't just been hiding a family, he had been funneling our retirement savings into an account I never knew existed. I heard the garage door open. The sound of his car, the sound I used to find comforting, now felt like a death knell. I didn't run, I didn't cry. I sat on that suitcase and waited. When his footsteps reached the top of the stairs, I saw his face turn from confusion to pure, cold terror. He didn't offer an excuse. He didn't say sorry. He just looked at the silver key in my hand and whispered, "You weren't supposed to find that, Martha." I'm 64 years old today. People say it's too late to start over, but as I walked past him and out the front door, I realized I'd rather be alone and penniless than live one more second in a house built on lies. This is my story, and it's just beginning.